Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now,
Yeah.
King Radio.
We are back again. Not for nothing, it's your girl Skiddles, and we are tuning in to Pillow Talk with Skiddles on Black Ink Radio. I am here right now. Hey. I am here right now with the super producer, Mr. Hanky.
What's happening? What's happening, everybody?
Hey.
Yes. We finally here. We finally made it.
Right.
We had technical. I gotta get closer. Yeah, I gotta get closer to the mic. We had technical difficulties.
There you go. Now you getting your battery right on. He said I gotta get closer to the
technical
mic.
difficulties yesterday.
Battery right on.
I was caking with this beautiful woman named Nunu.
Ooh, we always
Nunu
love
right
a
here.
Nunu.
She's on live right now.
Oh, hey, Nunu. Shout out to
Hey,
Nunu right
Nunu.
now on the FaceTime.
Yeah, I mean,
That wouldn't be Lauren London, would it?
no, this.
Shoot, she could be Lauren London. She got the nice smile and shit. I'm like, girl,
You
look
feel
at
me?
that. Yes. Nails did.
Nunu.
She a cutie.
Yes. I wouldn't
Yes.
be FaceTime her if she wasn't, because that would be embarrassing.
Oh, definitely. See, just to let y'all know off the rip, he got motherfucking taste, okay, y'all? So,
Motherfucking taste.
It's about everything. The whole package, the face, the teeth, the smell,
All
all
that.
okay?
You know what I mean?
Right.
You
Look,
feel me?
she got it.
Hey, y'all know what the fuck. No, I'm joking.
Nah,
So,
go ahead. Be yourself.
I'm going to call you back, Nunu. I'm going to call you right back. I'm going to call you back. All right. So, yeah, we finna get started.
Yes. So definitely thank you so much for coming up here to do this interview.
I was actually looking forward to it, you know.
Really?
Yeah, so what had happened yesterday, I was supposed to do a panel that was supposed to last like maybe, it was supposed to last like maybe 45 minutes. And what had happened was,
Once you hear that, you know it's
what had happened was, you know, we run on colored people time.
Right.
I was there on time, and it didn't start till like an hour or something late. But it was some, you know, some industry people.
Was it a good panel though?
It was a great panel,
That's
but it was,
what matters.
you know, I wanted, you know, it was very, you know, I had to stay there for the label people and all that kind of stuff. So
Right.
yeah, I kind of had to, you know, thug
Put
it
your
out.
work in and thug it out.
I had to thug it out, you know, and I'm still recovering from my birthday, so.
Sir, first of all.
There you go. Now we
that
can hear you.
sound different. Y'all hear it. All
Yes.
from
You
the
gotta
throat.
talk- you gotta
talk
Okay,
to the
from the
letters.
throat. All
Your
right.
throat
Y'all know how I
sound
feel
good
about
now.
my throat, y'all.
Your throat sound good. Throat
No,
good.
but no, I'm definitely so happy that you came, for real. Y'all are fucking petty between the both of y'all. I'm not finna stop with y'all, okay? No, but I definitely appreciate you for coming up here. So, as I was just talking, you guys, before we came in here, you know, my first time meeting Hanky was at Blue Flame. Shout out to the Flame.
Shout out to the Flame.
Yes. So I had actually met you while I was still waitressing, and we were there for a little baby.
You was fine too. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was the day I just wore regular buttons, you know. Black
Shoot
make
the
it
shoot.
look slim and shit. You know, I'm a little
shoot.
thick, so I gotta make it look like, you know.
Uh-huh.
All right. So we met, you know, and it was at a little baby event. I think it was like a listening party for
Yeah.
artists and stuff that he
It was
had.
a private.
Right, and it was really, really dope. And you were like really, really cool. Like when I think about industry people, a lot of times they're like fucking assholes. Like people come in places and be like, no, I don't want to talk. No pictures. No. First of all, I think you came there by yourself when you walked in the door.
Probably so.
And I was just like, that's some regular shit. Like, but then somebody that knows you was like, oh, that's my boy. He do music. And I was like, but he acting really regular. Like, that's different. You don't really see too much shit like that. And then I started following you on the gram. And then you know the gram give you insight on the person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I was just like, damn, all right, he be outside.
Yeah, I be
He be
outside.
doing a bunch of shit. And then like I just said, you would look at all of the pictures. He smiled. But at all of the pictures, you see all of the bitches. I don't mean to call y'all bitches, but y'all know what I mean.
They know who they
all
are.
of the lovely ladies.
Right.
And they be in there turned up and partying. Here go him.
'Cause I like it crowded.
Serious face intersection. Like, are you enjoying the party? Like, what's going on? Do you like really like to get out and party, or do you like to be more in the shell and come out here and there?
I be partying on the inside. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you just lit off
all
a light.
my joy is on the inside. You feel me?
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
That's some different ass shit.
Oh yeah, I don't know where you took it, but all right. You took it there. Nah, I mean, like, you gotta understand, like, I come from I used to be a DJ. I'm from here. So
where are you from here?
I'm from East Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, right off of Moreland Avenue. You know, so, you know, I done been there, done it, you know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
Yeah, I ain't just moved here, like, you know.
Like us?
No, I mean, you know.
We just
moved here.
No, I mean, you know, meaning like, you know, people who ain't been partying before. You know, there's a lot of people move here from like country, rural areas and stuff, and they just be like turned up for the next 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
30 years is right.
Yeah, you be like, damn, nigga, you 55 still
for
in
real,
here?
because not for nothing, coming from where we from, like, I thought New York was always like, it's the city that never sleeps. You could go outside and find some shit to get into
at any
3, 4,
time.
5 o'clock in the morning.
Anytime.
But the fun out here,
It's the same out here.
it's fun, but it's different type of fun without the violence.
Without the
sometimes.
violence. That's what made me move
That's
here.
what I think is like
That's what made me move
exciting.
here.
Like,
Because,
I love the bonfire. I used to go all the
bonfire
time.
Sunday. It still goes on.
Yeah,
I haven't been in a very long time, but it used
Sunday.
to be so lit
But
down
listen,
by Whitehall.
Rest in peace to Mo, though, because
Yeah.
Mo was the original owner.
Oh,
And
Shout out to Mo.
He died. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah, rest in
sorry
peace
to
Mo.
hear that.
Yeah,
Mo
Mo was
died.
like the
Damn.
coolest white boy ever. Like,
real?
oh yeah, Mo died cool. He was cool as shit.
He died.
Yeah, I definitely have.
But it
That's
still goes
been
on.
something that I enjoy doing, and I just couldn't believe it. Like, wait, they have one police officer that stands outside.
'Cause it's
and
a
this
vibe.
is New York City.
It's a
you
fucking
know what
vibe.
the fuck?
Listen,
We could never.
listen. That shit was always a vibe.
Yeah.
Every time I went there, you bring your own smoke, bring your
What? I
own
used to
bottles.
Sunday
Bring your own
dinner.
You know what I'm
bottles.
saying?
Yeah.
It's a
What?
vibe.
I cook Sunday dinner, bring that shit in the motherfucking pulley cooler with
It's
my
a
phone
fucking
on.
vibe,
What?
yeah.
Come on, man. You just sit out there, vibe by the
Man,
fire.
listen.
You can go hear the comedy show.
You feel me?
You can go, like, I like about it, you know, they got, like, different aspects. It's not just rappers getting up to perform. They have, like, the comedy shows, somebody do spoken word.
Yeah, I remember when
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember
You just
when
never
I
know.
first started.
They used to
going-
have the silent parties too.
They still do
They
that.
still
Oh,
they
they
was
do?
doing
They
that
still do
last
that.
I
time
love
was
when you can switch between different
Different
things.
DJs. It's dope.
I just
Man.
think it's funny because the times that
Hey,
the
they get
time-
real loud.
the
You heard?
times that I went, I never bought headphones.
Oh,
So I sat there and watched everybody else sit there.
Listen,
like,
that shit
turn
was a
up
part.
with no music. I
but
found
it-
that shit to be hilarious.
But it was part of the ambiance because you'll be listening to something vibing, and when your friend run up to you and switch your shit
switch it.
because they see your shit is red,
Right.
and there's some
And it's
shit
a-
going on
on
green,
blue, right.
and they run up and switch it, you be like,
Right.
And
That's
you
our
get
song.
with them?
Right.
Yeah. It was,
So,
it
so
was loud.
being that you're from here, like us being from New York, we find exciting shit or things that are exciting for us not being from here.
Mm-hmm.
So being from here, how do you still be entertained? Like, especially with being in the industry, I feel like industry people done seen it all.
Yeah, they seen
You
a lot,
understand
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, what the hell excites y'all to still be like, okay, we going to the club tonight, or hey, let's go do, like, what keeps y'all going?
I mean,
you specifically.
for me, it's the meet the beautiful women that just moved here. You know what I mean?
And they keep moving here, so I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Like her, right?
Exhibit A. You feel me?
Exhibit A.
Oh my
Exhibit A.
Um,
Skittles.
Skittles. Like, a
God.
motherfucker named Skittles.
Shit, y'all. I got
feel me?
something coming.
Yeah.
But that's part of it. I mean, you meet different people. I think one thing about what make the city dope too, we're very accepting of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why the alternative lifestyle thrives here, because only thing we really care about is that you making money. How can we make some money?
That's
You know,
absolutely
definitely a
right.
fact.
you know, you can be whatever. I seen it. It's so funny. We was at the club one day, right? And one of my partners like, "Hey man, I think that's a woman.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
You think?
I think that's a woman."
It sounds like
We
you
had
said
a
that.
section and they had a section, right?
Okay.
And then somebody came over like, hey, man, I know what y'all talking about, but they out here getting some money. That's all I know. So my homegirl went over there. She said, oh, yeah, that's so-and-so. They run this business, they run that business. Man, next thing you know, about 10, 20 minutes later, everybody was swapping numbers and everything. They done made all kind of money together.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And that's definitely one thing that I can say about Atlanta. Since I moved here, motherfuckers is like, that hospitality shit is real shit. Like in New York, you know, we ride the train. That motherfucker get you in all 5 boroughs in the whole day.
Yeah, get
we
you
got
everywhere.
Metro cards and all that. I couldn't even get a motherfucker to let me use their unlimited Metro card. You understand what I'm saying? To go take care of business. I move out here. Oh, you need a car? I got you. Let me go put it in my name.
It's a
Let me
different
go.
type of love.
I'm like, damn, they really fuck with you out here.
You know, Martin Luther the King was born here, so, you know, we kind of was raised with a whole sense of community. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I tell people, New York people angry. Like,
Yeah,
I
we
think
are.
Everybody is
I
like
mean, y'all
got-
aggressive.
I mean,
There's
but-
crabs in the barrel up there.
but
We
you
know
know,
that.
you know why? Because like
I love it though.
I just
I
love.
really do.
I
But
think it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For
first
where
of
we
all,
at.
yeah, for where you are, it's literally a concrete jungle. You feel me? And
definitely
Say
the
that shit.
jungle.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just left up there from for Fashion Week, and you know, you standing in the city, like the buildings are so
Close
close together. You don't get no sunshine.
Yeah.
It's gloomy
You know what I'm
as
saying?
Everything's
fuck.
in the shade.
Yeah, and then you go to Times Square and the sun is there, but you walking in between the buildings. It's like
And
you
it's
don't
a
know.
million people bumping
but
you.
you know what's even crazy about that, bro? So I'm from New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I used to meet girls from out of town, you know what my favorite thing to do was?
Take them to 42nd
Take
Street.
them to fucking 42nd Street at night. But you know why?
'Cause it's so lit up.
It's so lit up. And
Yeah.
when we used to drive through 42nd Street at night, they used to be like, yo, it feel like it's the daytime.
Ooh.
They used to be mesmerized because it's like, it felt like it was daylight out because all the lights. So like you said,
42nd Street
see,
at
you
night is
saw,
like
you
Vegas.
saw the shade,
Right.
but they saw the light. So it works in so many different
Look,
ways
you
that
see
it's
how
crazy.
He did that? He coming to
You know what I
scoop
mean?
y'all straight from 42nd
Oh, I'm-
Street. Y'all better stop
Hey, I
playing.
used to bring them down there.
Straight from the bus terminal, he
Let's
running
get-
down.
let's get
Okay,
But look, even deeper than that, one of the things I like about Atlanta so much, right, is, you know, I'm gonna be real with you, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a real nigga. I'm from
Of
the Bronx.
course, we all
We keep
real.
it a buck. You feel
all
me?
the day.
So, I was unaware of your track record. You feel me? Unaware. I didn't know what you did in life. I didn't know nothing about it. So one day we went to Republic. So we were Republic, and my man like, yeah, you know, we walked in. You know, we got in because he knew, you know, he knew people. So we walked in. We didn't have to pay. So now we walking in. He like, yeah, you know, my people's got a section. So we went to the section. It was this nigga section. It was your birthday.
How coincidence, and we
I'm
here
trying
again
to tell
right
you.
after a birthday.
So look, and I knew nothing. I knew nothing about him. Mr. Hanky, a producer. I said, okay. So we stood in your section for a second. I got a couple drinks out of your shit. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? So I got a couple drinks, and then we kept it moving. I left because I'm not one to stand in nobody's section. That's not me.
Right. I
They,
see.
they actually introduced me to you.
Right.
We shook hands real quick, and it was just, you know, it was like, I don't know if you know Steezy or BK.
Yeah.
You know BK. I don't know if you know BK. BK Roy. So, you know, they introduced me to you. We shook hands. We kept it light. You know what I'm saying? So, who actually put me on to your extensive portfolio was Don, the one I told you about.
Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, he did this, he did that, he did this, he did that. I said, okay, cool. And I remembered you from then. The thing I like about Atlanta is it's that simple and that easy to access people. It's not that easy in New York.
no, you got
You
DJs
ain't getting
and
around
people
Puff.
standing outside radio
You ain't getting
stations.
around certain
like,
people.
it's
But in
not
Atlanta,
happening.
it's really
Different.
that easy.
Y'all be outside,
to get around
too.
motherfuckers that got shit under their belt.
Right.
That's serious, bro.
Right.
And when you came to KOD, you know, shout out to Waleed, you know what I'm saying? That's my dude.
Yeah, shout out to Waleed.
When you came to KOD and they start playing the songs you did, I'm sitting there like, damn, this nigga done did some real shit. From back then to now, he done did some shit.
You should have seen how I felt because when I was sitting there doing my homework on him, because there's already a couple of songs that I like. You understand? But then I was like, nah, let me really do my research because I told you I'm really nosy. Like I live on Google because I'm really nosy. Like I want to know everything.
Like for real like,
nosy. I'm so serious. Like I'm so fucking
like she digging for real, nigga. She know everything. She know your charges and all that. Like we know what happened. She told me I ain't gonna
tell everything, huh? She know all the bodies here.
She know your charges.
Y'all so silly. But no, I just sat there and I was like, dang, he got this song, this song, this song, this song, this song. And I really sat there and counted because, you know, Google be like, and more and show all. And I was like, it's like 30-something tracks, 40-something songs that they have up there.
Yes,
that doesn't have nothing to do with what you've done that we don't even know about.
Right. The shit that he done let go of and they can get
you
credit for.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right,
but what I'm saying to you is, it sounds a little more. It's a little more crazy when you in the club and the DJ's playing it, and it's like, huh? The club is rocking because they playing his song.
Yeah.
And it gets to the point where the DJ says, "I could do this shit all night long."
Yeah. Cause he got hits.
So he got to cut it short.
He got hits.
I said, "God damn, like this nigga
he
right
got
here,
hits.
bro."
And then you know what though? This leads to me to ask this question. For one, what is it that the industry really be wanting from people? Because not for nothing, you have so many people that have talent like you. You understand what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for certain of us that did the research, you understand what I'm saying? Or did certain things, I would have never known that you did or produced certain songs.
That's a fact.
You understand? Because not for nothing, when we download shit on iTunes and all of that shit now, are y'all really scrolling to the bottom to see who is written by, who produced it, who did it? No, we not doing that.
It's
you
simple.
know what
I can tell you why. It's simple, man, because you gotta understand, like, the way the industry set up. You know, they're not going to necessarily. They don't necessarily announce your name a lot of times, unless
or promote the DJ.
Or the producer and all this other stuff, because, you know, a lot of times they're afraid that the producers go outshine them type shit.
Facts.
And a lot of times, if you're not signed to the label, they can't, you know, eat off you 20, 30 different ways.
Right, so they don't want to do.
They don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to do too much. They're not going to deny you.
That publishing deals over.
Yeah, if you're not signed to them in any kind of way, publishing, they got a piece of your publishing and all that stuff. They don't really see no reason to promote you. They'll promote everybody else.
Because I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. If they promoted that you did, I ain't going back and forth with you niggas.
What?
You would have been so much bigger than him because of the shit you did already before that.
Exactly.
Like, that was his breakout, but you already broke out at that point.
Exactly.
But you ain't been celebrated yet.
So
that's how I feel like you're very underrated.
is if they celebrated you before him, you would have outshadowed him.
And that's definitely a thing that you could be definitely right. Like,
I know it.
Yeah, but it's one of those things, like, it's sad, you know. It's like that, you know what I'm saying? Because it becomes the label puts the producer and the artist against each other.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's crazy.
It's like, oh, well, you know, you don't really need him. You don't need him to need that.
We'll get you another producer, all types of shit.
You know, like Jay said, you know, I heard a motherfucker said they made Hov. Okay, then
make another
Hov. And y'all not finna do that.
But
I just want to let y'all know that.
And it's sad, like, because they don't really come back around to fuck with you till they need another hit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So
they try and don't get
it. They don't get it, and then they come
need
back.
Another hit.
Always.
Because the thing is, when you get them a hit, they're not gonna look into you for the next hit. They're gonna try to find the next hit without you.
That's how it goes.
Because now you helped them get there.
That's how it goes, and it's like.
But bruh, you got some super fucking hits on
real shit.
No.
Like real shit.
I'm an artist, bro. I'm an artist. Listen, I'm not trying to be funny. This is not a show where we do this.
Right.
I'm being real with you. When they started playing your songs that you did at KOD, I'm looking like, God damn, like he did what? Because I already spoke to Don about you.
Right.
So I don't even think Don know the fucking records you did.
No, he knows a couple of them, but
he don't know all of them.
Right.
The shit that they was playing, I was like, seriously? And you not like looked at as a Timberland.
Yup.
You not looked at it like a motherfucking Pharrell. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but it's those things come. You know, it's gonna come in time. But that's really what it is. You know, it's like you look at it like all those records. They'll like I said, they'll go to the Breakfast Club
and not even say nothing.
They'll think their mom didn't do everything the whole nine.
But not the person
the video
who helped
come out.
Right.
They'll thank everybody at the video shoot. They probably won't even tell you about the video shoot. That's how bad it is.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? There've been times where there've been plenty of times I know like I found out about the video shit when it came out. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, so it just
that's how I feel about that.
Yeah, that's fuck ass.
That's fucked
like,
up, bro.
Yeah,
how
and
a
then
person sit there and give you this firework and putting everything together and
nah, like listen, I don't know. I don't Skiddles. I don't know if you know to extent to the songs he done. When they was playing that shit in KOD, I'm sitting there like, are you fucking serious? There was some songs that I heard that are major. This nigga got some plaques that if he don't got them, then it's a problem.
Right.
But he has.
I got all of them.
Exactly. Okay,
talk
good.
about it. Talk about it. Right.
Talk about it. This nigga got some plaques with some major niggas, Jeezy, major niggas. And my thing is that the fact that the world don't know what's going on is very sad because, like he said, they not trying to give him credit as a producer because he's not signed to nobody. And that's fucked up.
That definitely is.
But that's the game, man. You know, and I get it, and it's funny, but like I said, because at the end of the day, they always got to come back around. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, you know, and it's not even a holding a grudge thing. It's more of a, you know, just like it just is what it is. Right. It's no pressure.
Yeah, I ain't saying that for you to hold a grudge. I'm just saying that to give you your flowers, brother.
Oh,
it's definitely
while
past
you here,
due.
like I want you to understand
it's
that.
definitely past due.
And
Black Ink Radio right now, we giving you the motherfucking flowers.
As a person that appreciates good music, I ain't know you did some of those beats, bro.
Oh yeah,
I knew you did.
I mean, hell, some of them.
I knew you did that.
And some of
but
them
I didn't know
actually
you did some of them beats.
Yeah, a
bro.
lot of them, man. Like you understand, like a lot of those records, 90% of those records were written and given to these artists as well.
Oh shit.
So you know that makes it another layer of fucked up. Like,
Right.
Like wow.
Because I was just about to ask that when you said, that, you know, a lot of people don't want to, you know, deal with the producer because they feel like the producer can be competition.
Yeah.
And, you know, I did my research and know that you actually have more skills than just being a producer. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so when it comes to actually having talent on playing instruments and being able to make a beat and do all of this stuff and put it all together and have an idea and put it all down on paper for somebody else to come in and be able to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, have you ever even thought about actually doing something on your own solely by yourself instead of doing something for somebody else?
Matter of fact, I got a single coming out soon. Yeah, I got a song with Erica Banks and my boy.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
So we know this gonna be some busted.
Yeah.
It's gonna be lit.
The song is called Nutty Twerk, and it got my boy Ricky
Nuts
Coin.
and twerk?
Nutty Twerk.
Nutty twerk.
Oh, sorry.
You on some other shit.
I'm just
Yeah, you heard
saying.
nut and twerk. She
Skittles.
said nut and twerk. Talk to
and
her.
It sound like that.
Talk to her. No, say what you was gonna say.
No,
So-
I'm just.
Nut and twerk. That's what she heard.
So Skittles.
That's what I heard. I'm sorry. Like,
That's not what he said.
okay, nutty.
Nutty Twerk, yes.
That's still similar. Like,
It's
it
very-
says nut in it. Like, I'm just saying, how could you think?
You gonna love it though. You gonna love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to give you props to, bro, is no matter what, the motherfucking checks is coming.
Hey,
One
They
thing I do
coming.
know is you ain't dumb.
Oh,
At
no.
all.
Can't do that. Can't
At
do that.
all.
So fuck if they give you props. As long as those checks is coming,
Yeah.
You know, shout out to you.
See, the thing about it, the people who need to know the industry, the A&Rs.
They know.
They know the managers.
They know who the fuck you are.
Yeah, so they call and say, I need this, I need that.
And
You know
deliver.
what I'm saying? That's it. That's all you got to do, deliver when the call comes.
Yeah.
Right.
And a lot of this stuff, is created,
And you know what? That's what I want to ask. I'm happy that you said that. You know what I always wanted to know? Like, some people just make beats. And they just good at just making the beat. That's it, mixing it, doing whatever they doing. And then some people just make music. Some people just direct. But I feel like with a producer does all of that shit collectively.
Right.
And what I be trying to figure out is, you know how music switches up so much. Right now it's the little Pop Smoke stuff going on, that type of vibe, that type of beat, the twerk, you understand what I'm saying? How the hell do producers, like, how do y'all sit there and know, like, this is what's next, or let's do this, and we know that if we do this, this is gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Because you can make a bunch of beats and you can have people that got good flow, good bars on beats, and the shit don't go nowhere.
I mean, for me, I used to be a DJ as well, so.
Where you
Big
DJ
shit,
at?
nigga.
Yeah, I used to DJ.
Me too.
Yeah, I used to DJ here. I DJ when I was in college in Louisiana. In Houston, I did a couple of parties during the All-Star game out there in early 2000s.
That's how you know what they
So
want.
was you DJing when they had like the CD things, or was
I
you
was
like
DJing.
actually turntable?
I
started with
Talk about it.
I started with
DJing
Technique
go
1200.
You feel me?
Okay.
All right,
You
I
had
don't
to-
really know what
you
that
had to-
is. They
okay,
know
exactly.
clearly.
You had to-
So
Hold on.
break it down for us uneducated DJing people.
When I started off, there were Technique 1200s. That was it.
What is
Technique-
that?
Two big ass turntables.
Put it to you like this. I got two Technique 1200s in my house.
Come on.
So you still got
It's the
the
standard.
I still got the
switching
same
the
shit.
thing
The
back
standard,
in the.
yeah.
Them shit, when I bought them,
I
shits
swear,
was
y'all
six,
DJs got
them
good
shits was
fingers.
$600
Like,
each.
The
Yep.
niggas be
So
like,
he's a real DJ. Go
Yo,
ahead.
Y'all had
And
to-
you had to buy every record
You had
that
to
came
buy
the
the
fuck
records.
out.
right, to mix them.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yes.
it wasn't no computer.
I know
where you
my
could just-
father was a DJ, and he
Yeah,
used to
talk to
buy
him, bruh.
one and
You
then
had
buy
to-
the other one to
you
be
had
able to
to-
mix them.
You had to
exactly.
buy two records.
You had to
Yeah.
buy two records, okay. Then you had to have the right kind of cartridge on it. If you had the basic one, you had to put a quarter on top of it
So-
to hold it down, so the
Oh.
wind and the velocity. Well,
Right, he said the scientifical
come
shit.
on now, you had to do this shit. So
You feel me?
I knew, just from that part of it, just seeing the CDJs and then now the Serato and all this other stuff, is like I've seen the evolution go. But one thing that don't change is reading the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
You know
Talk
what I'm saying?
about it, brother.
when I go out, I'll be partying, but more important, I'll be studying. Like, I know you, so I'm like, okay, she's from New York. Okay, so
Woo, woo.
if some shit come on and it makes you dance, I'm like, okay, that's what I need to make something for, like,
What's gonna
that-
make you dance
what's gonna
and the
make you-
people from here?
come on,
Like all of them.
all of them.
And that's the DJ shit, because the thing is, let me tell you something. There's a bunch of different type of DJs, right? So me, like, I fuck with you because of what you just said. Because when I was DJing in New York, I opened up a Funk Flex, Scribble, all types of
Ooh.
DJs back then. I was getting
Okay.
$1,300 a party. So look, when
Hold on. And what people don't know is that's actually the hardest part, the
to
opening
open
DJ.
up, yes.
The opening
Cause you
DJ.
gotta get the crowd
Hold
hyped
on.
for the
And you
person.
can't play
But you
all
can't
the
play
good
the hot shit. You can't play nothing
the
hot.
good shit.
Oh,
You
it's
can't
a
play
Exactly. You can't
nothing
play
hot.
the good shit.
It's an
You gotta
unspoken
get 'em-
rule. You can't, if you opening up, don't play the hottest shit out
You
right
gotta
now.
get them hyped with shit
the
that's
basic
not,
shit.
With the basic shit.
So that's when
So-
the DJ is lit, cause that's when they be talking all of the bullshit to make the crowd hype.
So listen. So you trying to get them hyped with older shit that's not hot now, and the new DJ comes on and he just plays hot shit and he's popping.
Right.
So what like what he's saying, what's even harder is, I used to get booked in Texas, all types of different states, where now you got to go there and know what's hot there, because it's not hot in what's hot in New York is not hot in Texas.
That's definitely a fact.
I had to go to Texas and go to the record store and figure out what they like, because I didn't have their records.
That's definitely true.
You understand what I'm saying? So whenever
Real
I
talk.
traveled, I had to buy more records wherever I went and figure out what they like, because they gonna be in my ear. Can you play this? Can you play that? And if I don't have it, I suck.
Right.
If I don't have it, I suck.
You can have all the skills in the world, but if you do not play the right song,
A hot song.
Oh yeah, they gonna be
done.
mad.
You feel me?
Definitely
Like,
mad.
I played the Benjamins. Let me tell you something about the Benjamins, and I don't mean to take away from this interview, but the Benjamins, when the Benjamins came out,
That's my shit.
Listen, I bought a whole tape deck to a party because the only way I could find the Benjamins was on the tape. Somebody had put it on their mixtape. So I bought a tape deck to the party, and when it was time for me to play it, I knew no one else had ever heard it. So I pressed play on a tape deck instead of my turntables, and I used the aux, and you know how that go. And I pressed play, and the crowd went crazy because
Where was
new.
it that you played at?
It was in the Bronx.
It had to
And
be
but
some
they
of
never.
that
But it was on like 174th and like
Ooh,
it was in the
hybrid.
hood, and they never heard that shit yet though. And they went crazy, but my thing is, I knew it was hot as a DJ, and I needed to play it. So I bought that tape and bought a tape deck to play it, just so they could fuck with it. And I even brought it back. It was crazy.
Right.
So I understand what you're saying. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Real talk.
Like being a DJ can make you a hot ass producer. The one thing I never did was take that step to be a producer.
To be a producer.
If he was a DJ and that's why you so fucking hot, my nigga.
Appreciate that, brother.
You done went through the levels.
I get it.
To this shit.
I mean, because I think, like, what's missing from the game is DJs taking chances on records. To
He's
where,
right.
you know, right now just playing, it's like you go to the club, it's like a playlist.
Yeah.
Whatever's the hot 20 songs, you go hear that shit from
Right.
1:30 to 3 o'clock.
Right.
Over and
And
over.
tell
Over
me
and
about it. I be sitting there hearing the same shit play like 4 or 5 times a night. I be
Come on,
like,
man.
God fucking damn.
And
like,
I get it because part of it is society's and social media's fault to where, you know, like, people don't believe in waiting for shit no more. You know, I seen it the other day, like, you know, as soon as people come in this club, I want to hear that new Drake Too Sexy. The nigga just played it while you was parking, but
right.
He gonna
They
play it
don't
again.
give a
Now
fuck.
he-
Play it
you know,
again.
He gonna have to play it again.
and then, you know, it's a lot of pressure. Like, I don't think I could DJ in the clubs right now, because it's like it's so many different variables. First of all, you got 20 different promoters,
Sure.
and all of them got, you know, they personal thoughts coming in there.
They crowd.
And then they, you know, they coming in there requesting, I want to hear the new Drake. I want to hear the new
And
Drake.
then they be requesting shit and don't be spending no money. Like, do y'all not
you
know
gotta-
that
you gotta
y'all
put
supposed
some-
to tip the
you
DJ?
got- if you got-
and
you gotta
this
tip
not
the
back
DJ.
in the days when we talking about $5, $10.
Nah,
like,
they
nigga,
going
you're
50 to
bugging.
100.
They want $50 to $100.
Respectfully,
You want
though.
a party, nigga? The
Respectfully.
fuck?
I got a quick question for you, right? So, now when I look at Timberland, when I look at Swiss Beats, when I look at all these DJs, all these producers, right? They have a sound that they created. That they created. When you hear certain shit, you know that's Swiss. When you start hearing you hear his voice in there, you know that's his sound. When you hear Timberland also puts voices in his sound. When you hear Pharrell, you know Pharrell's sound. What beats that you produced that you feel are your sound? That no one else, that you feel like that's you.
You started that.
Yeah, I started that, and every time I do that,
That's me.
A nigga should know that's me.
Right.
Yes, that's what I want to know right now.
So you can speak on the new stuff like the Twerkulator and all that stuff. So what's going on right now? A lot of people are trying to reach back to that era right now. From the Planet Rock to Scrub the Ground with Splat Pack and, you know, the whole freak nigga vibe. I can't necessarily say that's my sound. That's just the wave that I'm on right now. But
why you can't say that's your sound?
Right.
Who do you
'Cause
feel
I'm
did it
confused.
before you? Yeah,
no,
like,
that's true. But I guess it's hard for me to just have one particular sound because if you listen to all my records, none of them sound the same.
I know. I'm not trying to put you in a box.
No.
I'm trying to understand what sound you feel like
Is your niche.
No one else is doing this, and I've done this on a couple songs, and that's kind of me.
Yeah, I mean, basically all of the stuff I've done with the samples have been that because I'm very like strategic on when I do them and how I do them and how I place them with the right artists and stuff.
Right.
So that's why when I do them, they become big hits because it's already thought out. It's thought out.
Because I was trying to figure that shit out because with Twerkulator is actually 3
3 different
that
songs.
I actually picked up on was 3 different songs put together between Black Eyed Peas, right? Was it
What part?
Black Eyed Peas, My Hump, the was it that beat, and then the it was My Hump's Black Eyed Peas, and then it was the Planet Rock, and then it was the Trans Euro Express, all put together.
Well, Trans Euro's expressing that.
You kind of talking about samples.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all of those samples is what made that song.
But I'm
so
trying to
my
say,
thing is like me, I'm just trying to figure out like what makes a person go
and get
to
those
Planet Rock,
3 samples.
Euro Express, and My Humps and mixes it together.
I mean, that's a part of being a producer.
And that's part of hip hop too.
What I'm saying is, for instance, there's certain producers that use sounds that other producers don't. I'm trying to ask him, like, what things have he done in his music that he feels in certain songs? I'm sure certain songs he use certain things that other people use.
Right.
But what songs can you say, you know what, that's me? That's what I'm saying.
Definitely with Twerkulator, because if you listen to Planet Rock, there's no 808 nowhere in there, okay?
Okay.
But what's happening, it's really hard to explain it because I know it. The audience wouldn't necessarily know it.
Right.
But there's a certain sense that I use in it that was in On the Way, that's on Living My Best Life. There's a certain synth and 808 combination that I use.
Okay, so you
That's
got your
always in
sound in there.
Yeah, it's always in there no matter what the song is. Even when I did the Walk Around the Club, Fuck Everybody record. It's the same kind of situation, you know what I'm saying?
So you have something you putting in there
every time.
that's like your thing.
Yeah, every time.
Because I know what you're saying. I definitely know what you're saying. I don't want you to think I'm taking
No. I definitely
Yeah.
understand. You
I
was trying to
just-
figure that part out.
What's different? Because what you're saying is a lot of artists will take this, take that,
and
that,
take
put
it and put it together.
And he did that. But the thing is what do you have that's a little consistent that's saying, yo,
That is just
this
you.
is something I'm doing.
Right.
And he just said that.
Right.
Yeah, because what ends up happening too, man, like sonically, a lot of people don't realize, like, there's only a certain way, there's certain things that kind of tickle the human ear.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And people don't really know that. So it's funny, I hear all the time, they be like, oh, all he did was take that song and did that song and put a beat behind it. And then when other people do it, it's not a hit. They be
Right.
You
like,
could do the same thing, but you ain't do it right.
yeah, what's a phrase? Often imitated, never duplicated. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
How? Talk
You know
about
what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
talk about it.
yeah, and it's cool. Like, it's cool. That's what we do it for. Like, you're going to inspire people, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you're going to inspire people all the time. Like, that's just a part of it. You get a hit record like Twerkulator. I would think people would be stupid not to try another one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
course.
But they're not gonna get the same results because
Because it ain't going to be you behind it.
Well, first of all, it even goes to the way you mix a record, the levels on
it.
it.
Ain't the same brain.
It ain't the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I literally went to and got an SP1200. And for the people who don't know what that is, that's like the original beat machine after the rolling. But it's
to
like
get a certain sound.
a certain
Right.
particular sound.
Yes. It's
The
going
way-
to sound a little different from the new shit niggas is using.
And that's important. People don't understand. Like, they just think, okay, we're going to put it out. They don't understand that mix is important. The way the drums hit through the speakers come through, and the vocals hit the same way just as hard as the drums. Like, it's a whole combination of things that when you hear it, even if you don't like the song, it's going to hit you.
You have no choice but to.
It's going to hit you in the chest. You're going to be like, damn, I feel it.
Feel it.
I feel this dumbass song.
And you
know
so
what I'm saying?
stupid, right?
I don't like this
But
shit,
when
but
I first
goddamn.
moved here, not for nothing, I didn't know what the fuck a lot of people out here in Atlanta was talking about. Because I'm convinced y'all put like 3 words together and leave 3 letters off of every word.
Hey, you talking about?
See?
Talking about.
What you mean?
Where's the rest of the letters there?
Where's the
Like,
rest
what are
of
we
talking
talking about?
about?
Right.
You said talking about.
Right.
You left the UT
So it's just
and the exclamation point out of it.
like trying to, figure
Yeah,
out what
I
the
know.
hell they saying. But I
As a New
definitely
Yorker, I
was
know.
turned up by the beat, like,
Yeah.
Then you be like, oh, he just shot 4 people, killed 7. Like, oh shit, all right. This nigga big as fuck. Nah, Nah, but you know what I definitely wanted to know. So when you decided to do the beat, right, for Twerkulator, did you already have in mind who the song was gonna go for? Did you write? Well, I don't know. I didn't really look at the credentials of everything, like to see who wrote it.
Yeah.
But like, what was your part in it, and how did all of that come to play? Like,
Man, it was like, okay, I did the beat like 2016 or something like that.
what?
And
Back then.
yeah, and that I tell a lot of producers, you know, if producers watching and whatnot, there's no such thing as a throwaway beat. You know what I'm saying? That's the throwaway
You pulled
song.
that out the stash on y'all.
Yeah, because you got to understand, like, it may be.
Niggas be submitting beats and it be 2 years later, the person be like, oh, I'm using it.
Yeah, and it's like, you got to understand, like, that Too Sexy song, I could tell that was done during that first Drake and Future tape. You know what I'm saying? I could tell, like, it's
Because it's the similar flow compared to what they was doing before.
exactly. It got that feeling. It got that energy to it. So, that's not uncommon, man. You know, people record songs, and it's just a matter of time with that right situation to where you meet somebody. Like I met my homeboy Slab, and he was like, "Yeah, man, we was working on the independent artist," and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to the studio with the City Girls. Send me some beats." I was like, "All right, cool."
Right.
Some twerk stuff. I was like, "Okay, this, you know,
That's
can
they
twerk to that,
shit.
can
They
twerk to
gonna
this."
fuck it up, okay?
And it's just a matter of just making that kind of connection. You know what I'm saying? And knowing
So
that'll
you
work.
sent them just the beat and they wrote the lyrics?
Well,
or?
we came back. We actually had a whole concept for it, so it kind of went back and forth, and, you know, made it work. And that's really what it's a lot of collaboration. It's a lot of bouncing ideas back and forth off each other till we get the right situation.
Nah, but that
See,
shit was lit,
and
though.
what you gotta understand is a lot of producers be having writers around them
Yeah.
to throw them hooks for the beat, throw them concepts. They might even throw them a whole song.
Yeah.
And then you could submit the whole song, not just the beat.
Yeah, it's easier to sell a whole song than it is
Than a
just a
beat.
beat. Because you got to
Because-
understand, like,
yeah.
like, check this out. Let's say, Skiddles, you become the next big thing, right?
Cardi B.
The new Cardi B, right?
Don't sleep on it.
But, let's say, we talk about that later on.
Cause I got some shit for you.
I'm just
Because
saying.
I know I do.
I got lyrics, he got beats, we can talk about it, but go ahead.
Right.
But, so what ends up happening is you blow up, and before you blow up, you know, you got 10, 12 hours. You got all day to spend in the studio to vibe the beats and stuff. But now you popping. Now you got the hottest song out here. You the new it
ain't
girl.
got time.
You ain't got time to sit up there and
Nah.
vibe. You know what I'm saying? So you need. They're like, oh, we need records. We need I need a whole record
You need to come to the studio and shit done. All you gotta do is memorize it.
Memorize
and
it and just do it.
and put your sauce on it and go on to the next one.
Like you
That's
gotta
how
think
it
about Lil Yachty wrote all that shit about period.
Yeah.
The City Girl shit.
No, but no,
He
I
wrote
know.
that whole shit for them.
And
But-
that's crazy because
now
a
that's
lot
his
of people
girlfriend.
that,
But
You feel what I'm saying?
But this is what
But I'm
crazy.
just saying, like that's how it go. Like
Yeah.
a nigga send you the whole song, and you hear how hot it is, and it's just alright. I'm gonna learn this shit and do it.
and that's it.
That's
it.
it. The fuck, like, what we talking
What
about?
we
This is
talking about,
It's
right.
business.
This is business.
It's not about being the hottest writer anymore. It's about
Right.
being the hottest artist.
Yeah.
And
Nobody
who
cares
gonna make
about
the
it.
money? Because not for nothing, I know a lot of people that's bringing in checks, and I'm gonna just keep it real. Some of y'all is trash. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a buck because nowadays, what
We're not here to
people-
single them out and diss them, but
No, I know, but I'm just saying, to be real, like, I'd rather listen to music where a person is sampling turned up throwback shit and adding it now to the current shit than hear a nigga making a new beat and him talking about the color purple and it rhyming like an ABC rapper and be thinking because it's a good beat, oh, that shit fire.
But
No,
those
it's
are
not.
those are niggas that's probably really writing their own shit. And then,
Shout out to them.
And shout out to them, right? Let's talk about them.
You
Okay,
tried.
so you know
Shout out
what,
to them.
alright.
But then,
So I get
listen,
it, but-
the songs you love have writers and real
Well, I
producers.
don't really know what type of music I
And-
like.
and
No, what
listen-
I'm trying to say to you is
No,
like
but I get it.
Beyonce, all these big ass artists.
Oh, all
who's
of them
putting
get
out-
writers.
Yes.
Rihanna.
I don't know.
It
I don't know
wasn't
why.
until iTunes when I realized when it said like when the verses came out and I did the Sean Garrett and
Oh, shout out to Sean
and,
Garrett.
And
Shout out
it
to-
was like
shout
I
out to
forgot
the
who
pen.
else it was. Sean Garrett. It's in my iTunes. And I was like, wait a second. They wrote this one. They wrote this one. They wrote. I was fucking ecstatic. Like I
I'd
couldn't
rather
fucking
fall
believe
back
it.
and write every hit.
What?
than be the fucking superstar.
That shit is fucking
I'm gonna get
crazy.
more checks.
More checks, less stress.
So
Holla
now
at me.
that's my thing. Is that what you just rather be? Because I know you like really humble with.
I really ain't humble. I just don't feel like arguing with stupid people.
Oh, nigga
know what
said
I'm
he'll
saying?
turn the
Talk
fuck
to
up on
him,
y'all.
man.
Don't
I'll
fucking
turn
sleep
up.
on him. What the fuck y'all talking about?
But you know, I ain't gonna make no spectacle if I ain't getting paid for it. You feel me?
Right.
So I learned to let people cap in peace. You know what I'm saying?
He's a smart man. The
Yeah.
thing is, play your position, get your money,
And
get
go.
your coins, keep it moving.
There you go.
That's it.
That's simple.
I'm not gonna be mad at you because you're trying to block me from a certain situation. I'm gonna take what you giving me or take what I can get
Right.
and then keep it the fuck moving because at the end of the day, if I'm a creator, I'm gonna get paid.
Automatically.
I can do this every day.
Once you're a creator, you gonna get paid. Your money there.
And that's real talent, though. You
Yes.
understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of people can't be real creators and not have a natural talent.
What you gotta understand is, as a producer, this man owns 50% of the song.
Regardless.
Damn,
50%.
that's more than what the fuck the artist owns.
Yes, because they ain't write it. He owns 50%. The nigga who wrote it owns the other 40%, and the writer
That's why
gets.
he motherfucking laid
the
back.
matter of fact, the writer probably owns shit. He owns 50%. The writer owns 50%,
The label.
and the artist is just performing and getting their check.
They little bit of money.
No, let's not get it twisted now. They
getting
making money
something.
now.
Yeah, they getting something. I'm not saying
Some of
they
these
broke.
guys making $175 a show
Ooh.
and up.
No,
Per occasion.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah.
They getting their money,
Yeah.
but it ain't off of the mechanical royalties. The real, it ain't off of
That shit's
publishing.
forever. That shit's
Right.
forever.
That's for fucking.
So wait, so that's one. Oh, that's one thing I want to know. So because I'm nosy as fuck, and I be wanting to know shit, because people be talking about royalty checks and shit like that, and I'm.
Well, let me give you a fake breakdown, a little fake breakdown. So I know
Okay.
a girl. I'm not gonna say her name, right?
Why not?
Because I'm not going to.
Okay.
So she
thought I
spoke on.
tried.
She spoke on the front of a Cash Money record. Right? She spoke on the front of a Cash Money record. Baby gave her 5% of the record. Okay. She's been getting $9,000 a month every 4 months.
Oh, that's
since
a nice piece of money.
Since the record came out 10
When it
years
came
ago.
out. Oh, she lit.
10, 12 years ago.
That's an
What I'm
investment.
trying to tell you is, if she's getting $9,000 a month and she only got 5% of the
5%.
record, the other
Imagine
95,
what the other people
imagine
is
what
getting.
they're getting every
So wait,
fucking.
out of all of the
and that's
songs
just
that
royalties.
you've done, what song do you get the most royalties from?
Ooh, that's a deep question.
Like
This is how it works. This is how it works.
the most.
The
So
most.
you have several different ways that
You get
royalties
paid,
are
yeah.
allocated.
Okay.
true.
So say
He's
like,
right.
say if a song is hot right now, it's on the radio, it's being streamed,
You're
it'd
gonna
be
get
cool.
more for that one.
But if you have an older song that somebody samples or it gets placed in a movie
You gonna get
or
money from
something,
that.
you know what I'm saying? It's so
The
many
checks
different
is
ways.
different.
It's crazy.
Have
so
you
many
had
different
a song that was placed in the movie?
Yeah,
A sample? A sample?
A couple.
I had a couple
So
songs.
you getting movie sample checks?
You get
getting-
that. If it gets licensed, it gets put in commercials,
Listen.
video games.
He getting.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Some check-
My
he get
friend,
some
listen,
coins.
my friend did a beat for Fabulous.
Ooh,
Right?
F-A-B-O-L-O.
He did a remix to one of Fabulous records that's very popular, right?
Okay.
So listen, he sampled a woman, an older woman, that I'm not gonna mention her. I don't mention people.
All right.
When he sampled it, she immediately got a $400,000 check. Immediately.
Come on now.
And then her royalties, she's gonna continuously
Her kids
off
gonna eat
of
off
this
of that.
fucking
What?
record. So what I'm trying to tell you is when you do sample somebody's record, so even that we going back and forth with these, somebody gonna sample that at some point. When they do that, his check. So I
It's
get what
gonna
he's
be-
saying. Like
It's
you
different
could
variants.
say this song got you the biggest royalties, but then it's
But
like
this one's still
this
giving
gets
you more, it's still
It's gonna
continuous.
fluctuate.
Right.
It's gonna fluctuate.
As long as, and I tell people this all the time, as long as it's a hit, it's gonna always make money.
Always fucking
Because somebody's
fluctuate.
gonna say, "Ooh, let's use this song," or "Let's sample this song," or "Let's
It's
let's
gonna
do this."
fluctuate. And you got some joints that they're
For
gonna
real,
steal.
they gonna take it.
They
And that's
gonna
cool.
take it.
I'm all for it.
He said it's cool.
Come
Just
on.
cut the
I'm about to learn to make
Hey!
beats, nigga.
Come on,
I
man.
just want to be there when it happens. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, look, he keep looking at you. You better be nice to this nigga. You better be nice. Cause he can make you talk on the beat and just say, he can make you say, "Hey, Mr. Hanky," and that could be his.
and
Wait,
that's gonna be your
but
little
listen,
thing.
that could be his tag for the beat.
Hey,
Like,
Mr. Hanky.
if that's the tag for his beat, every beat he makes, you gonna get a fucking percentage.
Shmoney.
If that becomes the tag.
Right.
So you gotta be nice to people like that. I'm
There you
sorry.
go.
I understand.
And it's like even
Hey,
even the girl. See, this is how funny. Even the girl who did that's on the current tag I did now. She's actually from London.
Ooh.
What she did?
Yeah, she just said Mr. Hanky in a London.
But with
English
her
voice.
English voice.
Yeah,
Ooh.
English voice.
I love the way they talk.
Let him tell you how much money she getting.
But she ain't get no money. She ain't get no money.
Okay.
No money.
Because she didn't know she didn't do the paperwork.
No, what it was, see, like, during that time, this is like 07, 08.
Damn.
He wasn't really doing paperwork at that.
Yeah, it wasn't even that. It was just like a swap thing because I was working with her. I did a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, so you was helping her for free.
Yeah, I did like a whole bunch, 2 or 3 albums for her.
Oh,
that she
albums?
That
She owed
still
you.
made, yeah, she still
She
made
owed
money
you
out
that.
of
You
it to
better
this
put
day.
your voice on everything.
Yeah, she
I
owes you
got.
that. She owes you that.
Yeah, but it's cool. Like, it's, I tell people a lot of times, like, it can be about your business a lot of times, but the real power is in, like, bartering shit.
Yeah, relationships.
Relationships.
give.
Like,
Relationships
How
get
did
you
you make it
anywhere.
work?
yeah, it's one of
Because
those.
she could come to this man today, and I'm sure he'll do something for her.
Right. Hands down. But it's like this, say, like once your price is your price, that's cool and everything. But, still be cool about it. Don't overcharge people.
Never.
If, don't hound them about the money, all that stuff, because it's like, I got people that owe me money. For stuff, but I guarantee while I'm working on this album, now they got hot artists. I'm like, hey, y'all owe me a check, but let's
Right,
tell
you
you
need
what,
to pay up.
you still can pay, but let's work this out.
Right.
I need your artist on my project.
That's right.
You feel me?
See, you're smart about it instead of having people
Yeah.
run down on that ass.
But
Okay.
listen.
And that's why, honestly, a lot of times I don't even trip when they don't mention me and stuff in certain articles and stuff, because I had the same conversation with them. I'm like, hey man, well look, I need you to jump on this thing for me since you don't mention my name or nothing.
Right.
It's cool. They're like, oh man, that's my bad, I forgot.
They always
All
forgetting
right.
some
Well, let
shit.
me ask you a question, right?
Look.
Look, he fixed his mic, so I know
Right,
this.
I
This
did.
is
I had to
serious.
make.
This serious.
I had to make sure this shit was working.
This serious.
So listen, it's very serious. So listen.
good.
So we have a segment called Pillow Talk with Skiddles,
Mm-hmm.
right? So is there anything you could tell us? You know what I'm saying, that you might not mind talking about? That's kind of like pillow talk, because you know what pillow talk is.
I kind
Yeah.
of already had something set up.
No, you could do that.
You
please-
just wanted to
by-
freeboard with him?
Yeah, real quick,
Okay.
because my thing is we getting comfortable, and I want to say this. Do what you want to do afterwards. But my thing is I know how it is in the industry, and I know that there's some things you don't want to talk about, but there's some things like, you know what? If I ever get the fucking chance.
Oh no,
I'ma
we can
fucking
talk about everything.
You feel me?
'cause-
So my thing is pillow talk. So if you laying with her, Skittles, and
You gotta
and
throw
there's
it
something that you
specifically with
really,
me.
there's something that you don't mind really throwing out there about somebody that ain't do things right, or somebody that did do things right,
Right.
meaning some female that might have did some sexy funny shit for some regular shit for some other shit, but
Did she do something
something we
strange
could
for a
talk
fucking
for some
studio
change,
session?
right? But my
Did
thing
she-
is,
was it a
if
hit?
you ever want to put somebody on blast.
You could
Or
do it.
if you did, or if you don't mind putting somebody on blast, or if it's something weird you don't mind talking about, we just need a little situation for Pillow Talk with Skittles that's like a little different that you ain't never talked about that you could talk about
You
today.
know what I want to know? I want to know from being in the studio, niggas be in the studio with bitches, drugs, all type of shit. I know you've experienced some crazy ass fucking shit just being.
That's
Oh,
why.
yeah.
Before you asked that, I was trying to get him to say something we couldn't even dare ask about.
Okay.
Let's get
so
some shit that we couldn't think
Is
of.
this something you want to get the fuck
Off
your
your
chest?
mind, yeah. Like, listen. If I ever got the chance, I'm gonna put this motherfucker on blast. Or
we gonna talk
I
about it.
I just want to talk about it.
Man, it ain't nobody that I really go like want to put on blast and nothing like that, because a lot of the shit they put on, it's out
They
there.
put on blast.
It's
They
It's
sell.
already, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody that I've been in the studio with, that's,
So ask him some little pillow. To give me a pillow talk question.
So I was really gonna kind of reach back to yesterday, because even though, right, you understand what I'm saying? Because I kind of had the certain questions set up, because it was gonna be 2 guys, 2 females up here, speaking on the topic. We kind of heard your opinion yesterday.
I forgot what I said. I was
but
drunk.
you're
Talk about
very
it.
active, so I'm pretty sure you have another scenario
I'm sure
that
I
you
do.
can give us.
But I want to hear
And
his.
Yesterday's topic, which is today's topic.
Let's get it.
Okay, Fat Joe. Nah. But what I
Fat
just want to
Joe.
sit there and say is, not for nothing, like, out of all of, because we grown, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? And we've all had different type of sexual
That's a fact. That's a
experiences,
fact.
different situations, different people, different everything.
Uh-huh.
Like, and I feel like people don't really get into exploring things anymore. Like, things just became very basic. You understand? Look, he's remembering. It's
I
coming
remember,
back.
yeah.
He took a shot and
Go
it
ahead.
came back.
I remember it.
Look, so, and
It's
I
your
just
turn.
feel like, nowadays nobody really taps into their sexual things. We're just so comfortable
That's a
with the
fact.
satisfying the other person. He want these 3 positions. This what we gonna do. He do it.
let's
That's
get
it. Boom. We nut. It's over. No, it gotta be more spice to life.
Talk about it.
You understand what I'm saying? So
The
I
setup.
personally
I
want
love
to
the
know
setup. Keep going.
what is
Talk about it.
your most
What?
exclusive
Uh-huh.
or most entertaining
Or
sexual
the craziest.
experience or the craziest experience or location?
Yes.
That's what I want to know, because some people like to be outside with it. Some people like to be indoors with it. Some people
Yeah, for
like
me, it was. I'm just gonna bring you in because you wasn't
from
here
yesterday.
Okay.
Just to
So for
refresh
me,
you.
I had sex with a young lady. I had a drop top. I bent her over the drop top. We was in a residential area. Many people was able to look out. I hit it from behind. Her head was in the car, but her body wasn't. We had sex. You feel what I'm saying? Other than that, I also had sex with her in front of her family members. I told her family members were supposed to go park their car.
Not like
They-
the mother and
No,
father.
her
like,
sisters.
yeah.
They parked the
Let's
car
make sure we get
faster
that
than we
right.
thought. When they came in the crib, she had a
Hand on frontal.
no,
Head on
that's not what I was
throat.
saying.
Oh, okay.
She had a studio apartment. So when they came in and we was on the bed and we was having sex, we didn't stop when they came in. We kept going, and then I told them go to sleep. I didn't know. I just met her sister and them. So it was in front of her sister and them, and it was also in front of some people, some neighbors for me.
That was watching.
I'm just letting you know what's going
And
on.
my specific experience
Talk to
was
Drum roll.
very, oh my God, a couple of years, well, way long ago. I'm talking about like 2003.
Yeah, mine was way longer. Too.
Yes, and I was
2009.
actually in a hospital with a homie of mine. His baby mother was giving birth to one of the kids, and it was kind of taking too long. And me and the person that I was with at that time, we kind of snuck in the bathroom and, you know what I'm saying, kind of indulged in some sexual, nasty, hot relations. And at that time, that's when Baby Fat was out, and I had like the Baby Fat one-piece body
The onesie.
jeans, zip-up jumper, and my zipper broke, and I ended up coming out of the bathroom with this nigga's t-shirt on. So it ended up being
Everybody
real
knew.
suspect that y'all was fucking in his motherfucking bathroom. And yeah,
Exactly.
that was, you know, there's many more that I can share, but I definitely want you
So now we
to
need to know
share this.
you. We just opened up to you.
It could be a position. It could be a location.
No position.
No
Nah.
position.
It gotta be a location. It gotta be the
Location.
craziest
Okay.
place.
So,
Location.
Talk to me, baby.
one time.
In band camp.
Yeah, so this one time, there was this internet radio station in Buckhead. And
Can we get the name of the station or not?
I can't even remember the name of it.
That's okay. That's okay.
Was it that long ago?
It wasn't B100.
About 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Okay.
3 years
So
ago.
go ahead. My bad.
So literally, I walked into the wrong bathroom, and the other co-host, the girl, she was over there. And we had been making eye contact the whole time.
Whoa.
And I walked in the wrong bathroom. It's just me and her in there. And I was like, oh, damn, my bad. She's like, nah, it ain't no big deal.
Oh, she wanted you
And
to
I just-
see the
like
good.
her.
And I turned around, looked
Nigga.
outside the door.
Make sure nobody was coming.
And she's like, nah, we good. We the only ones over
Oh,
here.
she knew this shit
Oh,
was
she
lit.
wanted it. Ah!
So was it like a bathroom? Now, see, this is where I go, where
I kind of already know what happened, but I feel like I need him to finish.
I need the details. So
On the
was it
counter.
like a bathroom with different stalls? Was
Yes.
it like a... Oh,
was-
so somebody else could have walked
I
in
see.
and seen y'all.
Skittles.
but
So
it
what
was
was the
like-
next steps, brother?
It was like 9:30, 10 at night. So the
All right.
whole office building was empty.
She said we good, so what happened next?
On the counter. And came in about 20, 30 minutes later.
Okay.
And they was like,
You better than me, because some new pussy would have been like, it'd have been over quick. She'd have been mad at me. I'm like, wait, this happening? Ah!
And those
Sorry.
20 and 30 minutes, how many positions did you do in that bathroom? That one.
like 5.
That's
Okay,
not right. See,
that's
that would have prolonged it. I get that. That
Up
would have
against the
prolonged
wall, picked up.
That
real
would've
quick
prolonged
type
it.
shit.
Oh, you picking bitches up?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was small. She was small.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
she was-
sounds
She
nice.
was about 5'2",
Oh, she was a little
5'2",
motherfucker.
5
Alright.
feet. Yeah, that was fun.
Nigga said that was fun.
But that is my brother, what we call fun size.
Come on now.
Shout out to
know
you.
what? That's cool.
She was like 5 feet, 5'2", so I'm 6'2", 6'3", so it kind of worked out.
Yeah, you
Man,
kinda,
that was
you
fun,
kinda
son.
up there.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are too now.
Now I'm only up.
You talking to you. You up there till he could pick your ass up.
Listen, he
If
said he
need be.
picked her fun size ass up.
Yeah,
nigga.
you be
I'm
easy.
2'11" on a good day. Okay,
But you
on
too,
a bad
you
day,
too
I'm
fucking
220.
light for a nigga that's 6. What you said?
6'3".
You heard him?
I'm 5'11".
All right, but you shorter than him.
The fuck?
Nigga, I'm not going to put myself in
No,
shoes.
no, no, no,
2'11" is not a
Cause you
lot.
almost-
about
It's
to
not
put
a
it
lot.
out there.
You almost made me put myself
No,
into
no, no.
that. Because you ain't that big.
Yeah.
Right.
But if he could pick you
2'11"
up.
is not a lot. Trust
Thank
me.
you. That
Oh,
ain't
so
that's
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 nothing.
what you bench press? That's what
Nigga,
you
if
Yeah,
I'm bench
niggas-
pressing my weight,
Yeah.
your little 2'11",
That's
Don't make
nothing.
me
sorry.
seem like a little nigga now. Goddamn.
don't get
okay?
tossed around the room then.
Oh no,
But
that's
listen,
not. I haven't occurred that.
I was
that hasn't
talking
happened.
about him tossing you around the room. so.
Okay, I haven't occurred. Yeah, I don't know.
Not yet.
So you. Oh. Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah,
That
this
sounds
is,
like a
this
challenge.
Is the troublemakers.
Sound
Y'all
like a
are
challenge.
troublemakers today. All right, so before we go, one more thing that my nosy ass want to know, because nobody really asks this. Is there anything that you haven't done that you are looking forward to doing sexually? Because not every person you can just feel comfortable with doing something with. So is there something that you've been keeping to yourself, but you ready to release it, and it's just, is there something?
Oh, not really. I done did
Oh,
a
he
lot.
just
I done
said
did a
fuck
lot of
it.
shit.
All right.
Yeah, I did a lot of shit. I ain't fucked on the beach yet. That's one thing I haven't
Oh.
done. But balcony
He trying to get some pussy on the fucking
on the beach. What's
Let
that
me
drink?
know.
Sex on the beach.
sex on the beach.
It doesn't matter which beach.
I asked the
Miami.
motherfucker.
Gotta
what-
be Miami.
It has to
Miami.
be Miami.
Gotta be Miami.
That's the beach he likes.
The beach outside the Fountain Blue.
Right.
Oh, he went that
I like the
specific
Fountain Blue.
beach.
Shout
Come
out
on
to the
now.
fucking
I
Fountain
like
Blue.
the fact that he is very detailed, so if
He's
y'all
ve- he knows
motherfuckers is
he knows
listening,
exactly what he
Yeah.
and
wants.
y'all see this nigga in front of the Fountain Blue, bitch.
Give him some pussy.
Give it to him, okay? Y'all better stop playing. Nah,
Still
but
said something.
And Skittles,
what?
if you ever want to go to the Fountain Blue, just know my nigga is open to it. Because he giving you the glossy eyes, and I see it behind the glasses.
Oh my God, no, he's not. Cut it out. He was so silly.
Listen, your 5'11" ass to his 6'4" self, he said he could take you. But I'm out of my business.
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, all that shit you want to
She's scared.
Write it down.
scared of what?
You heard, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa,
Bring
whoa,
it back.
whoa,
Bring it back.
whoa,
Stop it up, my headphones up. What you
whoa.
said? For the kid?
I said.
¿Por qué?
I
¿Por
said,
qué?
all that shit that you want to do, write it down.
I heard that. I heard that with my ears, my mama ears, my daughter ears.
Everybody heard that.
Everybody heard that shit, nigga.
Got you. I'll make sure.
Some nigga in Texas just text me, did he say that? And I ain't even check my texts, but I know he texted me because he's the type of nigga to text me and say, did he say that?
Oh my god.
So I got the text.
Okay, well, I'll make sure that I send my list.
Yeah, make
over
sure
there.
you ready, nigga.
Nigga.
Come on now.
Nah, but before we get out of here, is there anything that you got coming up that you can speak on?
Yeah, I got my
we
new
should be looking
single.
out for?
I got my new single called Nutty Twerk with Erica Banks. I got another
Shout out to
single.
Erica, man.
Yeah.
I always, for those that know, I like to shake my ass. I can't wait
Shout
to
out
shake
to-
my ass to that.
Stop twerking until
Shout
you
out
ready
to the whole
for my man's
1501.
demands.
Yo,
Don't
you
twerk
see
until
how
you ready
just
for his
took it
demands.
aside?
And shout out to City Girls. I got a couple of new
Yes.
records coming out with them.
Shout out to
First of all,
them,
can I
fucking
just
City
say
Girls.
something? I'm sorry to interrupt y'all. So, you know that I definitely feel like I'm a little piece of a city girl, right? Because
Oh no, you are the City Girl.
Because you from New York.
That too, but no. So for
They're
my
from a
birthday,
different
I had
city.
my party at the Flame, right?
I was there.
And right, I know all of you guys were there, and Miguel took a video of me.
Miguel. Shout out to Miguel.
Shout out to
Hold
the
on.
best of the best.
'Cause I
Thank
can show
you,
y'all-
friend.
I can show y'all who Miguel is.
Because
all
Miguel
I
is
can
the
do.
mastermind behind everything with me with this. Okay. Thank you. Let me tell you, this man sat here and took a video of me twerking and shaking my ass, which I normally fucking do.
He tagged me in it too.
I know. And the next thing you know, I woke up and it was like a repost. Mr. Hanky, City Girls. I was like, like, listen, I knew shaking my ass.
You was
gonna
officially
give
a
me
city.
something.
You was officially a city girl at that point, huh?
Let me tell you, I woke up early in the morning, tell you no lie. I called Miguel's phone, right? Did I not? I said, and he sat there and he told me, he was like, did you see the tag? Did you see the post? I said, nigga, that's what I'm calling you for. I said, nigga, we made it. I said, I never knew that shaking my ass would get me so much closer. Like, I was so excited.
And listen, all Mr. Hanky wanted to get you on one of these islands happy. And you talking about the city girls.
No.
He's trying to make you an island girl.
Oh, you don't
ain't
have to
even
make
with
me
it.
one. I'm from the island, so.
No, he's trying to help you be. Man, listen, I don't know how much I can help you understand what's going on here.
But you know what it is. I don't need your help.
You right, my bad. I'm full back.
I'm a big girl.
I'm gonna fall back
baby.
on my head.
Okay.
I'm a big girl.
Fall back and do
He's
this.
a grown man.
He
We got
is.
this.
You are.
Right.
You're right.
Right.
And
So before we get up out of
Taste
here,
the rainbow.
I want you to
the
let them
skin
know.
of rainbow. I hear it. I don't know. See, because if it was me, I'd be a little excited. You know what I'm saying?
I'm always
And
excited.
she's acting like she's not, but I know she is. Because I know what's going on that seat when she leaves. Never mind. I know she's excited.
You're so stupid.
I'm
There's
just playing.
nothing going there.
You're right.
You know it could be though.
That seat be kind of.
Kind of moist.
Kinda what?
Kinda
Caliente, okay?
That nigga said, I want to do this. She said.
You're so silly. No, but before we get up out of here, please, what, let everybody know what you got going on because it's a lot of us bitches out here that's ready to shake our ass at some new
Yeah,
shit.
so I got the single coming out with Erica Banks. I also got another single. I'm dropping my singles, but like I said, I got
So
new
all
stuff coming
you.
out. Yeah, but I got stuff coming out. New singles coming out with the City Girls featuring huge artists. So we're gonna keep this whole thing
He
going.
ain't say no names,
Shout out
so
to
y'all
them.
know that shit's serious.
Yeah, shout out to the whole QC and the coach KNP and all them and Brandrew. And yeah.
And y'all know if y'all ever need more twerkers.
Oh, I got an EP coming up too.
Y'all
yes.
know.
Yeah, I got an EP coming out too.
EP.
Come on.
Yeah.
So with you
ain't
producing other
sharing.
people's shit, you out here doing your own shit too?
Hell yeah, I'm finna get that show money
Can
too.
I shake my ass to your shit too?
You sure can.
Oh.
You better.
Yeah.
You know I
You
will.
better. And you know what I want?
What?
Birdie back. 30%.
Come on now.
I want
No, this nigga did
30%.
something here.
You said, you know what the white men said to that meal? They said 30%.
30%. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. pathetic.
Nah, definitely. I appreciate you so much. This definitely was a dope interview.
Yes.
I appreciate you for even not being able to make it yesterday and still being able to
He's
come
a dope
through.
individual.
Like
We're
your
lucky.
spirit, your
We're
energy,
lucky.
everything. Like for y'all that's sleeping on him, y'all better wake the fuck up because y'all about to be broke. Cause this nigga out here getting to a bag. Okay.
Get with it.
What we got next week, Thursday. Make sure y'all tune in next Thursday. It's gonna be some shit for y'all, okay? I ain't even finna sit here and tell y'all who I got coming next Thursday. Y'all gonna have to tune in and watch the page. Make sure you log on to Pillow Talk with Skiddles. They done deactivated my page. Give me a little 30 days. Try to get that bum ass shit back. But make sure y'all follow Pillow Talk with Skiddles on Instagram. I done made a Twitter, real_Skiddles. Y'all can follow that for the uncensored shit, you know what I'm saying, that y'all really motherfucking like. Y'all can follow me on Facebook.
Hold on, what's that for the uncensored one?
Right, look, let me make sure I tune in. All right, so
Pillow Talk with Skiddles.
No, for the uncensored,
What's
it's
that
at
uncensored?
real_Skiddles.
Oh shit, it's some other shit going on.
SKIDDLEZ.
Somebody record this.
Nigga said you'll see me massaging my throat.
See, I
from
ain't get an
time to
email about that.
time. You know what
See,
I'm
I got
saying?
the I got
You
the Skittle
know.
Talk with I got the Pillow Talk with Skittles.
Yeah.
But you ain't tagged me in that one. You
I
obviously don't want me to see
apologize.
what's going
You
on.
can see what everybody is
It's all right.
open
I'm
to see
mad.
what's
It's
going
all right. No,
on.
no, no, it's
I'm
cool.
a very good,
It's
a
cool.
very good vibe. Not
It's
for
cool.
nothing. It's always gonna be a good vibe over here.
Okay.
So since
Right.
it's always a good vibe over here, make sure it's gonna be a good vibe next motherfucking Thursday. Not for nothing. Make sure you tune the fuck in to Pillow Talk with Skittles. Go down to Black Ink Radio at. Make sure you log on YouTube, Pillow Talk with Skittles, Black Ink Radio. Make sure you tune in next week Thursday. Fuck with y'all and I'm out.
You're now tuned in to Black Ink Radio,
Turn up.
the hottest station in